Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy.
Okay, and today I am joined with my friend Kipsune, and we're going to be reading through this tweet that I posted. I actually posted this earlier today, and I said I have a fun idea. Tweet me a picture / link to some Pokemon you'd like to see in Unite, and I'll make a video reacting to some of them and giving my thoughts about what they could be like. I kind of said it in a cringe way because I'm ignorant, but that's why I have my friend Kipsune. So we're going to take a look at these, and she's looking along with me, and we're going to talk about them and, like, I don't know, give some brief thoughts. So Gavin is first, and of course he puts Lopunny.
No.
So he said, I would like to see mommy, 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 and it's Lopunny. So Kipsune, what type is Lopunny?
Lopunny is like a normal type. It does have Mega Evolution.
Okay.
So things change.
What would
sometimes.
What would this do? Like, is this a kicker? Does it fit? Like, it's not a fighting type, so.
It's like leg based. It does have a lot of fighing type moves.
I think I've seen it in Arceus. In Arceus, Lopunny was like really big, right?
It's in Arceus.
Okay.
No, that's the you know how they have like the big form and the small form
yeah.
in Arceus? Yeah, that was the
Okay. Well, I'm just like
Alpha.
wondering, like, is this like all rounder? You know, like.
It would probably be an all rounder.
It would. I think it would have to be.
Just fighting type moves.
Okay. Cool. All right. So that's Lopunny. So this one is from Summon Bolt. Not my number one favorite Pokemon, but I think Crocodile. Crocodile. This is cool. What is this? What is this typing?
I think he might be dark type. But he's like brown dark.
See, whenever I think of like Unite characters, I always think of like their silhouette and like what their character looks like it would look like. So like I'm thinking Speedster or All Rounder. I don't know. Sometimes like when I would talk,
Speedster could be really cool.
Yeah.
For something like
when
that.
I've talked to like Lush about Pokemon in the past, like even though some characters don't look it, like sometimes they're tanky, and so he's like, oh, that could be like a really interesting defender. So it's like I never know when to think a Pokemon might be a defender. But this looks cool. What do you know what gen this is from?
It's from Unova, which is Gen 5.
Okay. And then Summon Bolt said either an all-rounder or an attacker like Greninja with ranged and melee based attacks. That could be interesting. I don't know if that would suit the character at all, but like the Pokemon at all would be interesting.
I think it's pretty fitting if he was like an all-rounder. Speedster could also be fine, but like something physical.
Yeah, for sure. Something that would use like normal attack damage. Flinamu said Mimikyu. I know we have we'll probably come back to this because I know there's a picture of Mimikyu in here. Chestnut.
There's a piece of Mimikyu.
What the heck is a Chestnut?
Okay. I hate this Pokemon.
Why?
Because I hate the gen it's from too. It's from the same gen as a Greninja, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It's the grass type starter of its generation.
Oh, okay. What would this be? Like, this looks all-rounder or defender? Because it's kind of got like a shell to it. What is?
It would probably be a defender.
What is this supposed to be?
He has a signature move, which is basically protect, but when you get hit by like an attack move, you get damage.
Huh.
So I think it definitely would be like a defender.
I mean, it looks cool. I like the design of it, but I'm just trying to figure out like what it's supposed to be. It looks like an armadillo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Huh.
Like it's a chestnut mixed with like a armadillo, probably.
Yeah.
Because its name like.
Okay.
Chestnut.
And then this one I've seen pictures of before. Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus. Okay.
If you know, this one used to be banned in like online play because of the name.
Why?
Because it has like an inappropriate word in the middle of its name, so it used to be like banned in online.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it used to be banned in online.
Oh, okay.
This one's super cool. It does have a regional form.
This is cool, and I'd be like down. Like I think this as defender like seems cool. Like you could. It just looks like it's annoying and big. Huh.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fitting for him.
Okay, and then
he does have a regional form where he turns like a big rock. It's interesting.
Cool. Jonathan Fairy King said the second idea was Primarina. Is Primarina like what is that from, or does that come from something? It almost looks like an evolution, but it's not. Alola? Okay.
It's a starter.
Oh, cool. What type is it?
I don't like this one either. It's fairy water.
Okay.
And it's like a singing Pokemon, like a mermaid singing Pokemon.
Supporter attacker? I could see something like that, just based on the style, like the design of it.
Yeah, it'd be like a supportive attacker.
Okay. And then this one's pretty popular. This is Flygon, right?
Yeah, that's Flygon.
Yeah, Flygon's super popular.
Well, that's like his whole evolution line. But Flygon is the big one, obviously.
Yeah, Flygon's super popular. I could definitely see Flygon as like an all-rounder. I think a lot of characters just based on their size
would... I'm pretty sure he would be.
Like, yeah, some Pokemon just based on their size seem like they would probably come in as all-rounders.
A lot seem to be really fitting as an all-rounder.
Scolipede. Defender all-rounder is definitely an underrated Pokemon, and I'd love to have it in Unite. So, that was Chris Heroes, obviously, that said Flygon. I want to make sure people... Alchemist Bale said Scolipede. Scolipede, this looks... Okay, just because of the style of it, and again, I never know, like, what the moves are that these Pokemon have and, like, what they play, like, in the normal Pokemon games. But it looks Defender-y to me. Like, it looks kind of, like, armored in a sense, and it just looks a little bit bigger. Like, the actual design of it, I can see that being a Defender. I don't know how people use these in the main games.
I feel like it's kind of hard to say with this one.
Yeah.
Like, he seems like he'd be a lot of things, in my opinion.
I mean, that's the cool thing about Unite, right? Like, it's not like a one-to-one, so they could always just kind of like take their creativity for it. If they wanted to be an all-rounder, they could make it that way.
It doesn't have to be based on his stats, but I think it'd be cool to see him as like an all-rounder defender.
And then
he can curl up, so I think that'd be cool.
Sean Hamilton or Hollow Man said, this is Surfetched, right?
Yeah, that's
okay. So I actually didn't know of Surfetched until today. I only knew Farfetch'd. So the cool thing about Surfetch'd is that it looks like he's got like a lance and a shield. Like that's like his design.
He's sort of like an Aegislash. He's sort of like Aegislash.
So would we put him like more all-aroundery or defendery? Because like the fact that he's just got a big like shield is like super cringe. Or like it's just like so funny that it's like, I said cringe, but I meant to say like silly. Like it's just like silly to me. He's just like, and then this GIF obviously doesn't help. I know there's another picture of him in here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. But this is so goofy. Like I could definitely see this being like all-rounder or defender. I have
like
no idea what this is. Yeah.
That's Toxtricity.
Okay, so Mr. Triangle, Toxtricity. Is that what these are, the two different forms?
Yeah, those are the two different forms. I'm not actually sure if there's that much of a difference.
Okay.
Besides their like ability. But there's like Amped and the low-key form. Amped is the yellow, low-key.
That could be a cool passive. Okay, so wait, do they fully evolve into completely different forms?
Yes.
Okay, so this is
there's not actually that much of a difference. I'm pretty sure it's just like in looks.
Okay, that'd be interesting. Then, like, okay, so if it really doesn't make much of a difference, like, say they did put this Pokemon in the game, it'd be cool if it was like random which look you got, or if there was a slight difference in the game.
I just trolled. It's not the ability; it's the nature.
Oh, the nature. Okay.
Yeah.
All good. I mean, this Pokemon's cool. Like, I could see this being speedstery, all-roundery, something like that, just based on the look of it. That's going to be the hard part. And then now this is our Shifu. This one would be big boy all-rounder or defender. Because like even though it's like standing...
All-rounder, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, it's standing, and it's just so big that I could still see them maybe going the defender route with it. But naturally, looking at our Shifu, it looks like
he's literally like doing like a punching pose.
Yeah, and
that's how he is like in game too.
Yeah, this is the cool thing about like, and this is why I want certain legendaries to come to the game, because it's just such a cool idea. So yeah, that was said DM, or I said DM. Cam the Glaceon's probably super biased, but I want Flareon. I dig that, right? My original opinion on Eevee was that I was hoping that they would do something where like the first Eevee would hit all the first Gen 1 evolutions. So we'll see. I mean, with Espeon kind of being like kind of leaked right now, we don't really know what the plan is for all the evolutions, but I think that Flareon would be cool.
I think more evolutions would be super cool.
Yep. Yo Straint with the Typhlosion. I mean, it's cool.
Typhlosion is like my all-time favorite Pokemon, so I would love this.
Yeah, that's super cool. I like fire types. I mean, fire is like always like my favorite element, and usually like if I was gonna play Pokemon game, I'd go fire type.
Like Cinder, sort of. Like he could have like the ranged autos, but like his abilities could still be like more physical.
Yeah, I mean, so they have to hit like kind of like archetypes for characters in games too. I could see this character like I don't know if this would make sense for the main games, but it'd be really fun if they had a character that was like dot focused, so they do damage over time. So like you hit them and burn them, and like Cinder has that, but it would like be like more defined in the actual like playstyle. Because they have to like find ways to do characters different, right? Of course, Blaziken, Royal Hunter with Blaziken. I think that this one's natural, right?
The Blaziken leaks.
Well, yeah, Blaziken leaks. Okay, so I can't remember. Is Blaziken more speedster or all-rounder? Because this person says some people want him speedster, but I see him more as an all-rounder. I could see it either which way, because like Blaziken looks very like kickboxer type, and that's like very not like all or like speedster to me. That's very all-roundery to me in style.
I think it could go either way too. He does have an ability called Speed Boost, which like buffs his speed in the main games. So that might be where that's coming from.
That's cool.
But I think either way is fine.
And then Terotia Hime, I don't know how to say that name, or Vampire Mom. This is actually a friend of mine. I think shiny variants should be a skin. Yes. Some kind of shiny variants. And then here we had Mimikyu.
I don't know why they haven't.
I feel like it's inevitable. But Pokejon had Mimikyu and Superior.
Superior is from Unova as well. He's a starter.
That's cool. What would that be? Because it gives me like Dratini vibes.
Speedster.
Oh, okay.
I'd say definitely Speedster.
That's cool. That would be really cool. And then Mimikyu is probably creepy speedster attacker, somewhere in there. Just because of its size. I don't know what would fit it best, but could do some really cool like creepy moves with it, since I know it's got like its weird like wood tail thing or whatever.
Mimikyu is like the thing underneath the cloud.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a disguise.
And his ability in the main game is the first hit is completely bypassed, so he doesn't actually take damage in the first hit. So I think they could do something cool with that.
They'd have to find a way to not make that broken, but that'd be interesting. Blast off Bobby. What is this Pokemon?
Oh, that's Skarmory.
Skarmory.
Gen 2, I believe. Yeah, it's a flying steel type.
So the thing with big birds is that you could either make them speedsters or you can make them like all-rounders, or if they are naturally like more ranged, you can do like go the Cram route and the Decidueye route and make them attackers. So like I feel like the bird like kind of like style of Pokemon has a lot of room in Unite to be something really cool. That's interesting. Levia, what is this Pokemon? This actually looks really cool.
Oh yeah, Lurantis. That's
Lurantis.
Cool. That's from like the Sun Moon Loa games.
What would this be? I feel like just because of the style of it, the design of it, it looks kind of cute, so that makes me want to lean in to support her, but I don't actually have a clue what this thing does, so it could easily be an attacker.
Like all-rounder.
Really? Okay.
All-rounder would be good for this one. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, for everybody watching the video, definitely let us know what y'all think about some of these. Maybe even throw some in the comments, since, you know, not all of y'all follow me on Twitter, which you definitely should. But yeah, interesting. Tyranitar, right? This is super cool. Royal Hunter dropping one. Tyranitar, I feel like because it's so big, would probably be Defender. I mean, obviously it's going to be either Defender or All-Rounder just based on the style, but I'd like to see this be a Defender. That would be cool.
Honestly, I think Tyranitar could be super cool as like a supportive character.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't actually make much sense, but I think it'd be super cool if they gave him like a Sandstorm move and have him like as a more supportive like tank.
Well, you could do that like in the Defender role. It's like it because you know how you can kind of blur the lines.
I think it'd be really cool if he was like more supportive.
That's cool.
I think that'd be super cool.
It would be like a tank that's like more focused on setup than just like diving in or something. Cubone and Marowak. Yeah, okay, listen. Cool. So Magic's gonna win this round for me just because I'm a Gen 1 boomer. So this is like good to see, right? Like I think that Cubone and Marowak would be really fun. I feel like because it's like melee, or it seems like it would be melee. It just like has to be like an all-rounder, even though it's like kind of small. Because I don't know how you make characters that are like melee focused attackers. So maybe it could be like a really small speedster, and you know, I don't know if that makes any sense, but or all-rounder. But I think that would be really, really cool. I could see this having like Skull Bash, Tackle, or similar to Tackle. I think that's really cool. Oh, Chestnut.
Like a lot of things are gonna fit into like all-rounder.
Yeah, it seems like that. What is this? Excadrill?
Oh, Excadrill.
Excadrill. I said we were kind of looking through these a minute ago, and I said it sounds like a headache medicine. I don't know. This looks speedster to me, right? Like he's sharp. It's got us. He's like a mole rat.
Speedster all-rounder.
He's like a diving like mole rat.
Like digs.
That has to be okay. Yeah. Listen, if you have a mole rat that's all sharp and like razored up and drilled up, it has to be speedster. Like, because I want to see him slash through some things, and that's just like the speedstery way.
I believe he is fast.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure he's fast.
All right, good one from the Blind Rogue. All right, so Kulu has what is this? I can't. He didn't put a name.
Oh, that's a Selgor, I believe.
No clue. Okay, well, just based on the art or like the GIF, I think that that's definitely speedstery. So I'm down with that.
He would be a speedster.
I'm down with that.
I'm pretty sure he's like a glass cannon in the actual games.
Okay. So Matt T with the Ditto. I think that, listen, the thing about Ditto, I would love to see Ditto in the game because you can do a lot of kit designs where it's like you clone other people's abilities, you steal their Unite move, you do that, you know what I mean? Like so there's definitely room to do a Ditto in a cool way. Again, Vampire Mom, this one was the first one I actually saw her post. Luxray. Yeah, Luxray. That's crazy. That would have to be attacker, right? Like we'd have like a ranged attacker, maybe a speedster. I don't know how big Luxrays are and if you would want to design it in that way. But it would be like one or the other. I could see that.
Yeah, probably speedster attacker would be fitting.
What is this? Torterra. Torterra defender?
Definitely a tank. Definitely a tank.
Deathmaster Cruise, Torterra tank. I'm down with it. This one, okay, this is a huge ask for me. First stage Magikarp. So Brent says first stage Magikarp will live up to its name, be absolutely horrible early game, but then evolves into Gyarados around 6-7, becomes an absolute monster. Yeah, I don't know. I actually think that you would have to make it kind of garbage only to like level 4, and then like you can go into Gyarados and then do some really crazy stuff with it. The question is, do you
maybe 5 because it could be a jungler?
Yeah,
if, like, it was to be added, probably like 5.
Okay, so the question is, do you go all rounder with this then? Because I could see that, or
probably
I don't know,
like
attack. Yeah, where it's like rangy all rounder maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Riolu, I respect that. Trico, this is actually the first one of the first times I've seen Riolu. I've really never looked into it. Okay, I can see that. All right,
baby Pokemon.
Lion with
the baby Pokemon.
Yeah, Lion. This is Luxray again, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, it's
Kitsune. What is this one?
What is? That's Victini.
Victini
is super cool.
Victini
it's a
attacker.
Pokemon. Probably attacker, like all rounder.
Okay. What does it do?
Like the lore behind it is like it brings victory wherever it goes.
Cool. I want that.
So that's why I said instant win passive.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the lore is like it brings victory, so I thought that'd be cool. Plus, cool fire type.
I dig it.
Yeah,
All right. So Matt, what is this one again? I know that I should know it.
Sceptile. It's
Sceptile.
Like it's the grass starter to Blaziken.
Okay.
It's from that generation.
Okay, that's cool. It looks all roundery.
People would want to be a speedster. Probably.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's cool too. That's the crazy thing. It's so hard for me to tell. I guess it just comes down to like the interpretation of the moves and how they want to design it. That's cool. Nidoking.
I think also a still image is like
it just
not
doesn't enough. Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah. Matt brings Nidoking to the table. Typically a mixed attacker, despite it being more on the physical side because of its ability, but its move pool is so vast. Try to pinpoint what moves I'd use out of such a vast move pool, but I think Sludge Wave and Earth Power would definitely be too. So the thing about I look at the character, this looks like a defender to me, but it's like attacker, so like maybe they do an interpretation of it where it is more tanky and they go defender with it, or maybe they lean it into like the attacker or speedster all-rounder role. I don't really know. Like somewhere on that spectrum.
I think all-rounder or like tank would be good for it.
Yeah. So the other thing too is that like so far we don't really have a reason to believe that they'll ever make attackers melee. So you either have to like throw characters like this. If you did want this to be an attacker, it would be a speedster. And if you don't want it to be the squishy damage dealer, then you go like defender or all-rounder with it. So, all right, Jake, this is Dragapolt. I know this one. I don't know much about it, but this looks super cool. It looks, you remember Monsters Inc? It looks like the bad guy from Monsters Inc. I can't think of its name.
Isn't it like Randall?
Yeah, it looks like Randall.
The purple guy?
Yes, he's creeping. Look at his face. Like he's gooning. He's cheesing right now.
Yeah, he does. He kind of does.
He reminds me of that. So yeah, if this is a speedster, does he have like missiles? Oh, aren't these like little copies of himself?
That's the pre-evolution.
Oh my god, he just like shoots his little pre-evolution brothers and sisters at them.
In like the lore. In the lore, they actually like it. Like, they have fun being like, shot out.
Okay.
And that's like signature move.
I like that. Like, Maya says Garbodor. See, the only thing about this Maya, and listen, Maya's a friend. I just would feel bad putting her in the game because she's trash.
I agree with this.
That's so funny, though. You know what would be really funny? I actually think that this would be hilarious, is if they put Garbodor in the game, but it was free and like you can't play it. Like it just sits in the list. It's like you can't play it because it's literally trash. They make it like useless, but it's just like in the Pokemon list, just as like a troll. They should do that like next year, April Fools. Yes, you cannot be played. All right, Dream says they've got to add my boys. Yeah, the Zubat, Golbat, and I don't know the third one.
That's Crobat.
Crobat? Okay. Speedster, maybe big bat all-rounder, but yeah, I see Speedster for it. Okay, this bug looks cool, and I don't know what it is. What did John bring to the table?
Ninjas. 100% Speedster.
Ninjas?
It's a bug type, so it's Ninjas, yeah.
That's cool.
They're really fast, so I assume Speedster. Cool. And like it's like its whole thing.
Game Zone with Dusk Lycanroc? Is this a like, what is the Dusk part's throwing me off? Is it just Lycanroc, or is this like
it's Lycanroc, but Lycanroc has 3 different forms, like the Dawn, Dusk, and
cool.
And, Midday.
How does that usually work in the games?
Well, in the main game, the evolution depends on like the actual like time that you evolve Rockruff, which is the pre-evolution.
Okay.
And there is difference between the forms because they have like different types.
I wonder if they could do cool kit design with that. Like there's a way to pick, or it happens in a certain way. And then this is, oh gosh, I can't think of this character's name. This Pokemon's name. For Alligator?
Yeah, he's Gen 2 starter.
Yeah, I remember it. I just couldn't think of it. Wow. I should know this one. Okay, this is cool. Totodile, yeah. I definitely couldn't remember the last one, but for Alligator, Totodile. Yeah, I just couldn't remember the name of it. That's good. I like that one. I would like to see that. All right, Miss Wolf, Daphne. What is this? The cow Pokemon?
That's Miltank. I hate this Pokemon.
I like it.
In game, it was a nightmare to deal with. In game, and it has nipples. I don't like that.
I like it. Give me this as like a supporter or a tank. All right, Curly with the Grimmsnarl. I like this. This character looks badass. This has to be like all-rounder defender. Again, I feel like sometimes they're gonna have such a like at some point they're gonna have to like start turning some characters into tanks too, right? Like I don't know. So like I don't know. Like when I see big characters, I just think all-rounder defender. But yeah, that's a good one. Alakazam, yeah, I would love to see this one. I never thought of Alakazam as a speedster. I always thought of it more, but I guess if he's fast in the games, they could do that. They could maybe make like an SP speedster.
He's like fast and squishy, I'm pretty sure.
See, I want some. When I think of psychic, too, I think of SP damage. I don't know why. It doesn't have to be that way, but I think SP damage when I think psychic. Like for Unite.
I think SP attacker would.
Yeah, I think so. Like a ranged SP attacker would be really, really cool for that. Mew as support. This is a good one. So yeah, Royal Hunter with a couple of them. Mew as support. I think that would be perfect. We've like talked about like different ideas about this in the past. Just like having Mew kind of like teleporting around, copying moves, like all different kinds of things. Bot leader with Dracovish. What is Dracovish?
Oh my god, I hate these Pokemon. They're the fossils of a Sword and Shield.
That's so weird.
So you get like these halves of fossils and you put them together, and it's like based on like fossils getting mixed up and like put together wrong. And this Pokemon is just a nightmare to deal with.
Huh. Okay. This one's cool. Glyphosaur Gliscor?
Gliscor. He's super cool, yeah. He's like a ground.
That's cool.
Type.
I mean, obviously, look at the name. Gliscor Stan account. Like, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Marshtomp wants better matchmaking. I respect this. Just better matchmaking. What is this? Frostloss?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
I see it as definitely like a speedster.
Altaria. Did we talk about Altaria already? No, we didn't.
I don't think so. No.
Is this looks like another bird?
Right.
Yeah.
It probably could fit any role. It really could fit most roles.
I like birds, so I think that'd be cool with that. All right, let's speed run some really quickly. We have another oh my gosh, I can't think of the name.
Dragapolt.
Yeah, Dragapolt. Alolan or Hisuian Zoroark, which I think would be sick. So sick. Grimmsnarl, and Piople. Piople?
It's an Ultra Beast. Remember when I showed you Buzzwole?
Yeah, it's another one of those. That's super cool.
This is an Ultra Beast too.
Super cool.
It does have an evolution, but they didn't.
What is this one again? This is not Espeon. This is the
Umbreon.
Umbreon would be super cool. Oh gosh, this is the new ones, right? Or like this Samurott. This is it got a new form. Yeah.
This is the normal form.
Okay.
That's the normal form.
Samurott would obviously be super cool. Like I said, I'm just gonna blow through some just looking at some of them because I can't get to all of them. Again, another Surfetched. There was one that I wanted to look for specifically. If you see yours in here and we don't acknowledge it, I'm sorry. We just can't look at all of them probably. But this one is super cool. Weavile as a speedster. When I see characters that seem fast in Melee and Slashy, I love that. But there's a specific one I'm looking for. Okay, so here we go. This one was highly requested. I wanted to make sure we got
Metagross.
Metagross.
This is my favorite pseudo-legendary.
It has to come into the game. It'd be too good not to do.
It's so cool.
So yeah, I definitely think like I said, I just wanted to blow through some of these. But Kipsune, thanks for making this video with me. Oh, I like this one too, Goomy. It's so derpy. But yeah, super happy to be able to look at some of these. This is the evolution of Togekiss, right?
That is.
Oh, Togekiss. Yeah, Togepi goes to Togekiss. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely so many Pokemon. Corviknight. I love the hat.
That's Honchkrow.
Honchkrow? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everybody can meme me in the comments. But thanks everybody for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Say bye to Kipsune, because she's a friend. And yeah, we'll... Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Bye!